400k FTMO challenge live on YouTube. Every trade, every win, every loss is live on this channel. This ultimate trading series of FTMO challenge is becoming the live proof that trading is real, that you can really make a lot of money from this industry. And I can clearly demonstrate to you that I am an honest, real trader. We started with the 100k FTMO challenge, but as I said in the last video, I decided to spice the things a little bit up and take on the full 400k allocation. That's 3 challenges, 100k, 200k and another 100k. And today I'm showing you the live progress and the mindset it takes to pass the challenge successfully. Right now, here is where I stand. On the 100k account, I'm sitting at 1.80%. On the 200 account, I'm just shy of 2%. And on the newest 100 account, I have hit an impressive 3.36%. Let me show it live. As you can see on this 100k FTMO challenge, here is showing 80k because it's in euros. I was up at first 1.52% as I showed in the first part of the series, but then I faced a loss as you can see there, and I arrived nearly at break even. Let's be real, losses are part of the game. Every trader knows this, but what separates the successful traders from the others is how you handle those losses. Watching this account dip wasn't easy. It's tempting to get emotional or to try and chase those losses back. But here's the truth. Trading success isn't about avoiding losses. It's about managing them effectively. Let me show you the trade that I took and ended up as a loss. As you can see on the chart, the trade was on Germany 40 where I took a sell stop. It had a 40 pips stop loss and the risk reward ratio was 1:1, which is not very high, but my win rate on Germany 40 is very good, nearly 80%. This one ended up in a loss and I'm completely fine with it. Here is the turning point. Instead of letting those early losses get in my head, I trusted the process. Don't get me wrong, I'm also a human, and during this FTMO challenge, I have felt the pressure. When I saw this trade go as a loss, the first thought creeping in was frustration. What I did wrong? Should I take another trade to make it back? That's the emotional side trying to take over. But this is the moment where discipline matters most. The worst thing that you can do after a loss is to react emotionally and spiral into revenge trading. Here is how I process losses. I journal every trade, win or loss. I write down why I entered, how I managed it, and what I could done better. That reflection keeps me focused on improvement instead of letting emotion take over. And let's not forget, losses are temporary. With the right risk to reward ratio, one good trade can recover several losses. For example, look at this recovery. As you can see there, I took a trade on AUD USD and resulted into a profit. Now let me show you the trade. As you can see there, it was a short trade and it had a very nice risk to reward ratio. It was 2.5 and it had a very tight stop loss which was of 5 pips. Now that was what I was saying. That one trade not only recovered my all losses but put me back into profit. With a good risk reward ratio, your winners work harder than your losses. It allows you to stay profitable even if your win rate isn't great. Let's say you're only winning 40% of your trades. Sounds bad, right? Not with a good risk reward ratio. With a 1 to 3 setup, you are still profitable because those winning trades bring in 3 times the return of your losers. That's why it's perfect for recovering from drawdowns. But here is the key. A good risk to reward ratio only works if you stick to your system. You can't chase trades or panic when you are down. Instead, you have to be patient, wait for high probability setups and let the math work in your favor. So if you are in a drawdown, remember this: focus on quality over quantity. With a strong risk to reward ratio, you don't need to win every trade. You just need a few good ones to recover and push ahead. Now let's focus on some numbers. As you can see there, I have taken only 3 trades till now and I am up nearly 3.50%. This is to show you that you don't need crazy number of trades to become profitable. Just take your A+ setups, manage your mentality and risk management. Now let's focus on the second account, which is of 200k, 160k in euro. On these three accounts, 100k, 200k and the other 100k, I'm basically taking the same trades with the same risk of nearly 1 to 1.5%. Here I am up nearly 2% and I took the same trade of Germany 40 and AUD USD. Same exact entry, take profit and stop loss. Now we can see the last 100k FTMO challenge where I am up 1.81%. Here I didn't took the trade of Germany 40 simply because I purchased this account a little bit late, so I took the trade only on AUD USD, which was a winner of 2.5 risk reward ratio. But on this account I did something different. I took a trade also on AUD JPY. Let me show that trade to you. I took a buy stop right here with a stop loss of nearly 10 pips and a risk reward ratio of 1 to 1. I will be honest with you, this wasn't my A+ setup. Instead, it was an average trade. Listen me carefully. When you are in profit, it's absolutely okay to take B setups. The trades that aren't perfect but still fit your plan. In fact, during my FTMO challenge, balancing between A+ and B setups has been a key part of my strategy for maintaining consistency and keeping my momentum going. Let me break it down. At the start of the challenge, I was laser focused on finding only A+ setups. Why? Because when you are in drawdown or just starting, you need those high probability trades to recover the losses and build your foundation. But as my account moved into profit, I started adding in B setups. These trades may not have the perfect confluence or structure of an A+ setup, but they are still solid opportunities that I want to take. This is the key mindset shift. B setups are for compounding gains, not chasing perfection. When you are in a good position, like being 2 or 3% up on your account, you don't have to wait for the absolutely perfect setup. Those smaller, good enough setups can still add to your growth and keep you engaged without taking on unnecessary risk. Guys, let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Until then, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe and turn on the notifications. You don't want to miss the next step in this epic journey.